Okay, I think we can start. Good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Victoria. I work at the Italy America Chamber of Commerce. And today we're here with Man Lee from Small Business Administration for another informative webinar. Today's topic is selling to the global market. Man Lee will provide you with resources and assistance. So if you have any question, please type them in the chat or keep them for the end where we'll have time for a Q&A. So I'll leave the floor to Manli.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about selling to the global market, the resources and assistance. So if you go to sba.gov, you can read our information in more than 30 different languages. You can choose the one you prefer to. Actually, SBA will provide one-on-one counseling. I know every time after my presentation, a lot of people just contact me, say, want to make appointment with me. Actually, I conduct the webinars and training, but if you need one-on-one assistance counseling, please make appointment with our resource partner. You can go to the sba.gov/local assistance. You enter your zip code. You see the 4 organizations: SCORE, SBDC, Veterans Outreach Center, and Women Business Center. Make appointment with the business advisor. Okay, thank you so much. So today, actually, the reason I want to talk about global market, because there are 2 huge markets a lot of small businesses didn't think about. One is the federal government contracting. The other one is global market. So I just have 2 slides to show you why we encourage you to get a government contract. Because U.S. government is the biggest buyers in the whole world. So every year spend more than $500 billion to buy almost everything, not just goods, also services. And you can see the percentage here. 14% set aside for small disadvantaged business, 3% for hub zone business, 3% for, now actually this year go up to 5% for service disabled veterans, and 5% for women-owned business. So if you're qualified to certify for any of them, please certify, because you only compete with those business in the same groups as you. So this actually provides you 2 websites you can find opportunities. The first one is same.gov. All the agency, if they purchase more than $25,000, they have to post here. Second one is usaspending.gov. So every penny that government spend actually here. So I have 3 webinars on the government contracting. So hope that you can contact me if you're not on my mailing list. So now I'm going to talk about the global market. Do you know that actually nearly 96% of consumers live outside the US? And 70% of the world's purchasing power is in foreign countries. So, so don't limit your business actually, just in New York, in US. You have to think about the global market, especially now we have internet. So why not export, right? The other numbers I want to share with you: companies that export can grow faster and are 8.5% less likely to go out of business. And actually, we have the advantage of the products made in the USA, because people outside of USA, they look up the USA products. They think, we are more creative, innovative, and more flexible, and high quality, safe, especially the after sales service and the warranties actually are, better. and easy to reach and communicate. And they believe Americans are more honest, okay, and ethical business dealing. So we should take advantage of that. So I want to share with you, you can see the icons here. The logo is U.S. Commercial Service. So SBA and U.S. Department of Commerce and Exim Bank, we have Export Assistance Center. Three agencies staff work together there. If you have any questions, they provide training, and also SBAs. I will introduce our services later, let you know. So for the exporting, actually we have more data for you, okay? What less than 5% of U.S. small business export. And for those of they already export, 58% they sell to only one market, means they still have a huge market to go to, okay? And right now, if your company is not exporting, it's highly like your competitors are or will be selling internationally. And right now, if you can try to export, your company can diversify your portfolio. And because we know now a lot of uncertainty, like weather changes, like a war in different countries. Actually, if you can consider, okay, to the global market, you can grow and become more competitive. And 3/4 of exporters, they have fewer than 20 employees. So do not think your business actually is small, so you cannot compete with those big companies. I also want to share with you, we have a lot of room for growth for exporters. So you can see here, okay? So according to the GDP of this, the countries shown here, you can see the highest one is 47% Germany, right? And then Korea is number 2, 44%. Canada has 32%, and then UK 30%, and India 20%. So actually, we have a lot of room to grow. Means you don't have too many competitors in US, okay, as exporter. So really encourage you. Of course, you have to learn, okay, because a lot of business, when we ask them, they say, I didn't know, I'm not familiar with those countries, foreign countries. I'm afraid I don't know how to reach out to them. Or if I ship my products there, I cannot get paid. That happened in the past, but now it's totally different. So that's why I want to show you there are 19 U.S. federal government agencies. They are all here to help you. So there are different sales channel. So you can go to the global market. Number one is sales agent, or you can hire a sales representative. So you can use your company's product literature samples to potential buyers. And you just pay the commission and you have a contract with those sales agents. So the contract will define territory, terms of sale, compensation method, reasons and procedures for terminating contracting. So this is one channel that a lot of exporters use. The second one is you just use a foreign distributor. So those are distributors in the countries that you want to export to. They purchase from you and resell them for a profit. So generally provides support and service for the products. And so you will carry, they will carry the inventory they will buy from you, and they have to have facilities and personnel for their selling. Okay, so also can handle a range of non-competing complementary products. So that's a distributor. So how do you find those? Well, I will tell you later. The third one is a foreign retailer. So you sell directly to the retailers in the country you want to export to. And you can use the direct mail. Okay, so eliminate the commissions, reduce the travel cost, and reach a wider audience. So require good marketing methods. You have to do the marketing to the foreign country. Number 4 is you direct sales to end users. Okay, so now if you have a website, I believe that actually you already have some customers in the foreign country. So they buyers, they can be identified at the trade shows. You can go to the trade shows, international publications, search engine, purchase of online ads, and use the U.S. commercial services. I will show you later what they can help you. And company usually have to responsible for shipping, for payment collection, for product service. So make sure you have to build this cost into your export price. And then you just have the e-commerce platform, or just have your website, and also you can use other social medias to promote your product or services. So there are 4 e-commerce sales channels. The first one is your website. Okay, so you can sell directly and generate product awareness. So it's very important, your SEO, that actually your SEO best practice, and content strategy development is the key. Okay, so you need to strategy how we do the promotions and sell online. The second one is online marketplaces. Means you use somebody else the platform, like Amazon right now. Most countries actually they use that. So you can have overseas and domestic B2B or B2C marketplaces. Okay, they are different. Like Alibaba, you can sell in the B2B, and then other Amazon B2C. So those reach more consumers. Okay, they are local or international marketplaces. And fee structure, so payment received in other currency. So in different countries, they use different currency. Returns or dispute resolutions, so that's they manage that. Number 3, social media. So is branding for your product or services. So you should focus on target market. Okay, like there is a need, there is a gap there. Build image and brand through leadership. Okay. And number 4, you use a third party in that country's distributor sales channel. So because they already established the network there, they have reputation, and the consumer actually, they trust them. So localized campaigns, they can hold those localized campaigns. So so you can find, so difficulty is to find a good local partner or distributor. So this is 4 channels. So logistics, actually, you need to have a HS code. Okay, so Harmonized System HS code is an international classification system of trade physical products. Like right now, most of the business here in US, you have a next code. It's North America's the different codes for your product, right? So this is for the international classification. So this is for to identify products when accessing duties and taxes and for gathering statistics. So it's a standardized between countries at a basic 6-digit level with a country-specific definition for the 8 and the 10-digit level. The US actually, we use the 10-digit code. So we know, we call just Schedule B number. Okay, so this is a Schedule B numbers for every physical products. So you can find yours using the Census Department. They have a Schedule B search engine to find your Schedule B numbers here. So here, I just want to introduce the U.S. Commercial Service is under U.S. Department of Commerce for exporter. So they provide export counseling, okay, but you have to be export ready, okay. So they actually they don't want to waste time, just teach you from the like or help you just decide if you should export. Then market intelligence, actually they can analyze the market potential and foreign competitors for you. You can get those useful information on best prospect, financing laws and cultural issues. Conduct background checks on potential buyers and distributors for you. Okay, so this is important for you that actually to contact them, but you should at least have some ideas what countries that actually you want to export to. And then they also do the business matchmaking. They can connect with a pre-screened potential partners in the countries that you want to export to, because they have more than 100 offices, in foreign countries. So that's why they can really connect you to the local business. And also they can promote your product or service to prospective buyers, like a trade event worldwide, and meet with international industry and government decision makers in your target markets. The last one, the commercial diplomacy, they can overcome trade obstacle, okay, and benefit from coordinate U.S. government engagement with foreign government to protect U.S. business interests. So you know that actually you should go to their training. They provide a lot of training and 1,000. How to find qualified buyers and partners. Okay, they have a single company promotion. So they can help you increase the awareness of your product or services. Okay. The second one is international partner search. So they can provide you with a list of up to 5 agent distributors and partners that have expressed an interest in your product or service. On the right side, initial market check. So they can do the assessment of the market potential of your product or services in the target market. And the number 4, international company profile. Okay, so provide you the competition with a comprehensive background report, okay, and full analysis on a specific foreign company. And the gold key service, okay, they can provide you like travel to a foreign market with up to 5 pre-screened appointments to establish relationship with potential overseas agent, distributors, sales representatives, business partners, and other local in-country entities. So don't be afraid that you're not familiar with those countries that you want to export to. So this is for the market research. They can help you research by countries, or also you have to learn different free trade agreements. They change from time to time, and also the market diversification tools. They provide that global market finder, that's through the census, okay, and market destination videos. They show you even the cultural or different multiple markets actually for you. On the right side, for the industry research, okay, we can find different market intelligence, trade events, and trade leads for your industry. Okay, so that's good, specific for your industry. And top markets report. So you can understand the competitive landscape, including those opportunities. And the last one is commercial service newsletter. So you definitely have to just subscribe those so you can get all the updated information. So now later I will introduce the 19 federal government organizations actually can help you with exporting. So I suggest you just subscribe all those 19 agencies so you can get all the information, the updated information. So for the market intelligence, they can have the top markets reports. They can analyze and rank industry opportunities. And they have a country commercial guides. They have a customized market research. They have background reports for you, and trade data and analysis. Okay, so you can find those specific industry that actually you are in. So this is all the resources here for you. Actually, most of the business, the most difficult challenge is make decision which countries they want to export to. That's why we have a lot of training for that, and under the Department of Commerce. So a trade event, okay, so there are trade mission. So later I will introduce SBA will provide funding to each state so they can reimburse if you participate in their trade mission or trade show in other countries. They can reimburse up to 70% of your expenses. Okay, and there are different kind of trade missions, so you should find your state. If you're not in New York, that which countries they also, I think that right now most of them already decide next year where they are going, and also domestic trade shows and international trade fairs, and trade show representations. Okay, so it all have information here for you to learn. So here, the trade finance guide. So I would talk about SBA's financing programs for exporters. You need to write the export planning, okay, strategic export planning. So you need to develop that. And I also have a webinar teaching business plan writing and also export plan writing. So if you want to borrow the money for the international trade loan, you need to have the export plan in your business plan. Okay? And they also have sample outline and webinar, but we have the details for you. So SBA and SBA's, so now I'm going to talk about SBA's program for exporter. SBA, we have Office of International Trade. We call OIT. That's your first point of contact. You should reach out to them for those resources and the referrals. So there are many other resources available. The first one is the Census Bureau. They have a global market finder, the International Trade Admission, and also SBA, we have International Trade Administration and others. Okay, so discover which resources can be combined with SBA counseling and assistance. So following those like export tech, USDA, this agricultural, depends on your product and services. We have agencies to help you with. So competitive, okay, so you should explore how your business fit in within the industry cluster and the regional business environment in the United States and abroad. So U.S. Department of Commerce, they have MEP supplier scouting programs, connect you to new supplier to help meet rules or origin for free trade agreement eligibility. So you need to learn about different rules, but actually freight forwarder, actually they can help you to prepare those documents that you need. So you should visit, okay, more in the trade and investment events. I list here for you. So here, just to show you what's what U.S. exporters export. On the left side are the goods. Okay, you can see manufacturing. They manufacture different kind of miscellaneous items, plastic products, medical equipment, electric components, industrial machinery, and pharmaceuticals. The services on the right side, computer system design, management consulting, architecture and engineering, legal services, software, and other professional and scientific research services. So for example, like New York City, we don't have many manufacturers, right? So financial services, okay, and even the legal services and tourism services actually are the main, and right now, of course, the computer, okay, the IT services actually are the main exporting items. But if you can find good products actually, and you know some of the countries actually need that, this is your opportunity, okay, to export. So now list here are the agencies that actually can help you with exporting. It depends on your product and services. So for SBAs, actually, we have programs. So number one, the first things you can do is to get counseling, a lot of to learn, and make the best decision of which countries that you should export first. Okay, try with one. Okay, then you can expand quickly to other countries. Then the second one, you find the buyers. And then third things, you get funding. Okay, you need money to support you. And so SBA, actually, we have different funding programs for you. There are three. And not those are the international trade loan, but we have regular SBA's financing program for you. And for SBA, I already mentioned, you can get one-on-one counseling from our 4 resource partners: Small Business Development Center, SCORE, Women's Business Center, and Veterans Business Outreach Center. You go to the website, you make appointment with them, and also you can contact International Trade Outreach and Education. There's a Census Bureau. I encourage you, you also go to the first one, U.S. Export Assistance Center. I already mentioned that three agencies staff, actually, we all together there to help you. And also SBA have international trade hotline, and we can see that in the next slides. Okay? So SBA, we work directly. Normally, SBA financing programs, actually, we just guarantee the loan to the lenders, okay? So you don't contact SBA if you want to borrow money. The SBAs are guarantee loan because all the lenders, they handle everything. But for the export finance program, it's different, okay? So we help you directly through our export assistance center. Later, I will show you if you're in New York, New Jersey, you can contact Abby. I list here the participating export lenders. You can talk to the lenders, or you can talk to our, we call export finance manager in nationwide. Okay, each state we have one person can help you with your exporting finance need. So this is the trade SBS trade tools. Export products, develop your plan, identify your market, know the law and the regulations. Okay, so not easy, okay, before you start it, but after you come to the training and talk to the business advisor, you will have a better idea which countries that you can go to and what assistance available. So SBA, we have three export finance programs. For the first one is Export Express. You can borrow up to $500,000. The SBA response time is 24 hours. The second one is Export Working Capital. You can borrow up to $5 million. And the third one is international trade loan. You can borrow up to $5 million. So this one actually is for long-term, your long-term financing. You can even buy, the equipment, the building, and working capital. And actually, from August 1st, the SBA have a new program for working capital pilot program. Actually, that's for international and domestic working capital program. We can borrow up to $5 million, and they just start from August 1st. So we still just provide training for lenders to do that. We give them more flexibility and to feed the business need. So the second place that you can contact is the hotline, okay, international trade hotline. You can call them or send a message. So this is what I mentioned. Each state, actually, you can find the export finance manager to help you. They can help you with your business, the export plan, and also maybe guide you which lenders were best for you. So you can contact Abby if you are in New York. So this is just the details about those three loans that I mentioned. Okay. So I think the important is you learn and you make decision because you need to write your export. Right? Okay. So normally we have standard 7A loan. The use of the process actually is broad, almost everything. Okay, you can borrow up to $5 million, even refinance your debt. And we have 7A small loan. You can borrow up to $500,000. So actually lenders, they are not required to take the collateral. Okay, if you borrow less than $50,000. and express loan, you can borrow up to $500,000. If you have a special need for exporting, sometimes you need express loan. Okay. You get a contract, you need to ship out right away. And cap line, actually, we have 4 cap lines. So use the like credit line for you. So the one I just mentioned, working capital pilot program is part of the credit line too. So you only pay the interest of the money you use. It's not like a term loan. You have to pay the whole amount interest. So this is for seasonal or contract or builders or working capital line. So working capital line actually, so this is under the 7A, so it's maximum up to $5 million too. So the second things you need to do or to learn is develop your expert plan. Okay, talk to the experts that make the final decision, do the research, and decide which countries and set up your goal, and then all the steps how to reach that goal. So this is your plan. Then so after you learn about everything, you make a decision about which countries, and you figure out how will you really just have the executions to reach that goal. Then you can write your export plan. So here, export plan actually is not separated from your business plan. Okay, it's a part of your business plan. Just add one part is your export activities. Okay, so help you to set up the future goal, collect all the facts and identify the constraints and create an action statement. Okay, so it should be very specific, objective, and the implement timetable and milestone, how to reach to that goal. So you should have the target market, right? Decide which country. And I think it's a good idea that you conduct an audit of your companies, like to see if that's good for you, or what kind of impact where for your operation. Maybe you need to hire a new person, and you need to find those distributions that actually those are where impact your business. So it's an extension of your business, the regular business plan. Just have to consider more that actually if that products or your operation have to be modified. So I put here for you, that's the simple outline for the export plan. So part 1 is your export policy commitment statement. So it means actually why you want to start a business, the exporting, and which countries for what purpose. And then part 2 is situation background analysis. So this part actually you need to do a lot of research, but that you just describe your product or services for export, your license, depends on your product or services, your personal export organizations, your to be exported product that qualify under the FTAs, and resources outside the companies, your business structure, competition, demands, operation, and your export control compliance, and also your product classification, define those number, the codes, resources inside the companies have. Then part three is your marketing. Okay, so marketing, of course, to the foreign country um, is different from the domestic. Okay, and then also have to include those freight costs. Part four, that action steps. Okay, so primary target countries, you already decide, and indirect marketing efforts and quality, quarterly accomplishment. Those are your goal, okay? And secondary target countries after, I think after, most business they export to the first countries, they can easily export to other countries. And then part five is your budget. So you need to include all the cost expenses there. And number six is implementation schedule. Okay, so this is you should have a timeline, to set up your goal, and then you should have background data on target, like a basic market statistics and background facts and the competitive environment. A lot of information you need to collect to make sure you will be successful in exporting. So I mentioned that actually SBA will provide funding for each state. They provide grants, okay? They provide grants for business want to do the exporting. So each state have a different goal to help you. So that's called STEP STEP program. So you can learn, okay. They provide funding, okay, grants. This is not law to learn about export. If you participate in training, actually most of the training you have to pay, so they can reimburse that, and also participate in the foreign trade mission, design your marketing product and campaigns. Maybe you need to change your packaging or modify your product or services depends on the country. And then they can support your website, global organization, and e-commerce capabilities. And also to they pay for subscriptions is to service provided by the U.S. Department of Commerce and other federal agencies to charge a fee and participate in export trade show exhibit and the training workshops. So this is all grants, okay? So you can go to the website to find out if you're not in New York State. I know in New York State, they were reimbursed up to 70% of the expenses. So here, this is the New York State, how they use those programs fund in detail. So just go there. I think they already made a decision what countries there will be their trade missions next year. Number three is identify your market. So this is the information that you should go to. Find international customers and partners. I think now the best way is just provide you who can help you, okay? Trade agreement, there are different countries, and so everything that you need to learn, have to be after you decide which countries that you want to export to. So this is all different trade missions. I believe that now we'll have more agreements will come up. Okay? And this is other program to support trade with a specific market. At the bottom here, okay, if you want to sell to the foreign government, not to their market, okay, commercial market, then you can contact the office of the advocacy at the U.S. Department of Commerce. Okay, this sell to other countries' government, like government contract in other country. So this is the global, STEP is global. Okay. So this is the local assistance abroad and trade events to explore foreign market. They all planned early, so you can get those information and know the important export laws and the regulations. Okay, so this have to wait until you make decision, not just the U.S. federal laws, and you need to learn about the country you want to export to. Okay, those are foreign regulations too. So this is more information, okay, about the foreign taxes and duties and tariffs. They change from time to time. Customers and customs brokering. Good news, customs brokering, search for the list of licensed freight forwarder managed by Federal Marine Commission. So most of the freight forwarders, they are familiar with the requirement, and they will help you to prepare everything. Also, for the inspection, the licenses and certification, okay, your products may be required to be inspected or obtain the licenses or certification. So you can see the information on the website here for different countries and for different products and services. So this is the export control and sanctions too. I mentioned there is a lot to learn. Okay. Research for foreign labor law and trade enforcement. So, actually, is legal dispute common, okay, for selling internationally. So you should take the necessary steps to protect your business when issue arise. So we have information here for you. This is right now, although we already get out the rules from COVID-19, but still have uncertainties, wars. So those supplier chains issues is better, but still will come up from time to time. So you should something just provide here for you. Build or upgrade your online presence, because internet can help you to do the promotion to other countries. So USD Department of Agriculture have support for food and agriculture. So you should protect your IP. For different countries, actually, you need to have protection. Okay, so you can register with the U.S. Patent Office, okay, copyright office, but it needs money actually if you want to protect your IPs in other countries. It's a lot of businesses say it's a lot of money actually. So export, digital trade, and e-commerce, even you don't really want to export to other countries, if you have a website, actually you get customers actually outside of US. Okay? So this is International Trade Administration. They have information for you, for US business, actually what they can help you. And this is help you to connect to the global market, the tools here. And they also have a program called Select USA. That's for international business who want to invest in US. Okay, so a lot of the information. Okay, so because you all have different product and services, you have different countries you're looking forward to export to. So I cannot just really tell you exactly the details about the rules. You have to make a decision first. Okay, so we and our resource partner, we all work together, and even the Italy America Chamber of Commerce, actually, they can help you. So I this is conclude my presentation today. Is there any questions? I know right now I don't think you have question because you have to do a lot of research and the final decision before you really start take the action. Okay. So I think you can shoot me an email if you have a question because I'm also the international trade officer for my office. Okay. So if there is no questions, just uh, just
Yeah.
want to thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much, Mandy. So I'll send you the slides and the record of this webinar through email. So and you'll also have Mandy email. So if you need to ask her any personal question, I'm sure she'll be able to help you. So thank you to everyone who attended.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.